What's up, YouTubers? Just coming with a totally different video from what's normally in my category. I'm gonna try to make it short and simple, and hopefully my camera can see what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I got a 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's the V6 model. I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter. They probably had the same air conditioner setup. Basically what the problem was is this truck didn't have air conditioner when I first got it, and I just made time to repair it. And now that I'm using it, I've been using it for like a month now, and the floorboard on the passenger side was like completely drenched in water, and it's been really agitating to deal with. So I've looked and looked and looked. I've been on Google, I've been on the internet, well, same shit, but I just been on YouTube, and whenever I see a video, I would never see the you know, the actual pinpoint where they were going. I'd see them there, but I wouldn't never see a video on how to get there. So since I did it today, and it's not that, you know, hard to fix or whatever, I figured I'd make a video. I don't know why people do videos and don't, you know, show you where they're going or how they got there. So I add this in while I'm up here to the hood. I got some of this to go around the tube that I added, and basically seal back in where the water was running out the drain line and going back into the cabin. So I got some of this just to kind of like give it that extra seal. Actually, the tube I went up going with, it didn't need any, but anyway, just insurance purposes. I know I'm talking too fucking much. I don't know if my camera is gonna be able to pick this up because it's kind of dark under here, even though it's daylight. That's the drain tube that I purchased and put up there myself, because I didn't have the little nipple that comes standard with these Jeeps, and that was causing the issue also. And my drain line was clogged, and a lot of people will tell you to like shoot some air in there, but it's kind of hard to get there without like cutting a hole under the wheel well, and I didn't want to do all of that. So, and another thing with that, if your AC line is clogged, I definitely prefer doing it this way, because then, you know, you can kind of just like blow up this and it'll do the same exact thing, but a whole lot easier. And, you know, it saves a hell of a lot more time and hassle. But anyway, as you can see, we're coming up under here. And if you just look at my tube, now there's the starter. So that's always a good pinpoint for me. That's how I remember where it is. If you kind of just like wiggle your hand in between this starter and like go up, and I'm still not sure you can see. I don't know why my flash isn't working, but the drain line is right there, and it's supposed to have a nipple on it. Some of us have lost them, and we don't go under our trucks enough, so we don't even realize that it's gone, and our fucking floorboards are like extremely wet, and we don't know why. Now, this isn't the only cause of a wet floorboard, so by all means, you know, if this is your issue, this is what I recommend. But if not, you know, I would start looking deeper into this issue. But if it's a clogged AC line without a nipple and the water is like running back to, you know, the cabin, then by all means try this. I mean, I paid $2 for this tube. I got 2 feet of it, and it comes all the way from the drain line right here straight down. And I'm gonna manipulate it a little bit so it's got like a downwards angle to it, so the water is not like fighting or going up at an angle or straight. I want it to come straight down this tube and on the ground. And as far as the sealant I'm using, you know, it's going to go around the tube and on that firewall where that water was apparently seeping back into. So now that I'm actually under here, you kind of get the whole idea of what I did, and it's not that hard. It's very simple, and I'm showing you exactly how to get here. A lot of them videos don't. You just see the guy kind of like under here just working on it. He said, hey, this is what I did. But this is the front of the truck. If you go under, okay, and all models are not the same, but this is my pinpoint area. And you can kind of see where like water has like been running. So you can kind of look for those too, and that'll help you in the direction to where your drain line is. But it's kind of like this little thing just kind of like sticking out the firewall. You know, you got to look for it. You can't get to it from the hood on this model, or any model, if I'm not mistaken, from what I've seen. But a good pinpoint for me is always at starter. I look at the starter, and then I look right behind it diagonally, and it's right there. So I mean, that's how you get to it. You don't have to fucking cut holes in your vehicle or anything like that. Okay. And once I seal that up, I really think that's gonna solve the issue to this. And I'll do a follow-up video in like a week or so, and let you guys know what happened. But I'm about to go ahead and seal it up and let that sit and fire it up and see what happens, because this has been an issue for me for probably more than a week now. So I hope this video helps someone with the Jeep, because I was fucking completely dumbfounded on what these guys were doing. I watched their videos and I'd be like, what the fuck, man? I don't know how he got there, but this is my solution, hopefully. And like I said, I just hope it helps someone.